A big hello from me, guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is my very first Get Ready With Me. So I'm quickly going to do this and hopefully it goes well. So we're starting with a toner. I'm toning my face with Pixi Tonic. It's an amazing toner. You guys know how much I love this. So I tone my face and wait for it to dry. I don't know what I'm doing there. And then I usually comb my brows first. I comb my brows just quickly and then wait for that toner to dry in that time. Now I take my Kiehl's plumping serum to prep my skin as a primer. After prepping my skin with Kiehl's serum, I take my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream Moisturizer to moisturize my skin. I have dry skin, more like dehydrated skin, and these steps just helps my skin to look amazingly hydrated. I now take my foundation. Foundation I'm using today is Nars Sheer Glow in the shade Ceylan. I pop it all over my face. I use dotting motions, so just dot it around the face, and then to blend it I am using my hands, which is so crazy, but I don't know, I've just newly learned this technique and I think it just makes my foundation look amazing. It's a really weird technique. It makes your skin look more skin-like, if you know what I mean. I use brush and I use sponges as well, but recently I've been addicted to this technique. I do use a buffing brush to just put everything together, and then I put a second layer of foundation to just cover those blemishes that I'm getting these days. It's just crazy. And then again I would take like a brush or a sponge to just blend in the most delicate areas where the foundation does not set properly. I'm using this mini sponge by Real Technique. This sponge is so amazing to just put your foundation or concealer near the eye area. It's so tiny, but it does the job. I'm now concealing my blemishes with MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It's a full coverage concealer, amazing to cover all those spots and blemishes. I have tiny blemishes these days, I don't know why, but this covers it perfectly and makes the whole base look more flawless. Whatever is left over, I put it onto my eyes just for a little concealing, nothing too much. Now moving on to my brows, going back to them, I'm going to be filling them in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This product, I've had a love and a hate relationship, but currently I am loving this for a natural brow. I'm filling in my brow very naturally as this is an everyday look. I'm not going too dramatic and too over the top by filling them in so harshly, just simple enough to make it look very natural looking and just faking it like you have amazing brows. I don't really follow like a step-by-step thingy. I just go on to whatever I want to go on to. I'm now concealing my under eyes with Nars Creamy Concealer. I don't know what shade it is. I will pop it in the description bar below the video. I don't have an amazing fondness, if that's even a word, with this concealer. It's just a great everyday concealer, but there are other concealers which are better than this. So I'm just going to conceal it and blend it all with this eye sponge or whatever. I don't even know the name of this sponge. How stupid of me. I now set the under eye with a powder. The one I'm using today is Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. It's such a great powder to set your foundation or even your under eye with, especially under eye in my opinion. Gives such an amazing and flawless finish. Moving on to the eyes, this is a everyday look, so I'm not using a whole lot of eyeshadows or anything like that. I'm actually using a bronzer. I take the bronzer underneath my waterline to give it a smokier effect. I then quickly take my mascara. The one I'm using today is Loreal Extreme Lash Fiber Mascara. It's their new release and it's totally amazing. Then taking Hoola bronzer onto the contours of my face and just dusting it lightly, making the face look more structured. Hoola bronzer is, I think, one of the most suitable bronzers slash contour powders for a South Asian skin tone. Now quickly taking my highlighter. This is the Marie Luminizer, an amazing highlighter for every day. And then last but not least, my lip colors that all of you are so fond of. This is the Bourjois liquid lipstick, I think. And the color, I'm not sure. They have a range of colors. So I will leave it in the description bar below. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my very first video, and there will be a lot more to come. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and follow me on all my other social media.
My name is